First Lady Melania Trump has embarked on a solo trip to Africa. Yes, yes. When asked when she's coming back, Melania said, "Back?"
The FBI is investigating claims about his drinking and sexual misconduct. In response, Kavanaugh said, "Whatever, if you need me, I'll be at Oktoberfest."
The FBI is investigating Brett Kavanaugh this week. You all know that, right? Yeah. President Trump is hoping for a quick probe of Brett Kavanaugh. And in response, Stormy Daniels said if there's one thing Trump's good for, it's a quick probe.
There is some confusion over what the scope of the investigation will be. There are reports that the FBI has been put on a very tight leash, but Donald Trump says the FBI has free rein. Of course, he says the same thing about Melania, and she's in Africa now, so...
Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. have reached a new trade agreement to replace NAFTA. Yeah. Under the new deal, Mexico will send us heavy machinery, Canada will send us timber, and we'll send one of them Kanye. That's how
the U.S., Mexico, and Canada announced a three-way trade agreement. Trump didn't even read the deal. He just heard the phrase three-way and said, "I'm in," and you go.
That's right. Part of the new trade deal is that Canada has to allow U.S. farmers more access to its dairy markets. And people said it would be bad to elect a bully as president, but now America is literally taking Canada's milk money, so I guess it worked.
While answering questions about Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh's drinking habits, President Trump today praised himself for not drinking alcohol, adding, quote, "Can you imagine if I had, what a mess I'd be?" I mean, yeah, you'd be in and out of relationships, you'd miss work all the time, you'd slur your words, and are you sure you don't drink?
It's worth mentioning that this guy who's never had a drink in his life had his own brand of vodka with his name on it.
That joke doesn't work if everyone thinks Trump is a great president. He's basically saying, if you think I'm an ass now, imagine if I had a few beers.
President Trump said he doesn't drink, and he's never had a beer in his entire life. Yeah. Trump said, "I prefer being the guy who causes other people to drink. That's my..."
That he's the one guy who would become a better person when he's drunk. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if when he drank, he was like, "Okay, everyone, time for shots. So many shots. Shots. And then he's like, after studying the geopolitical situation in the Middle East, it's clear to see that brute force is not adequate in suppressing Wahhabism."
I don't drink. Whenever they're looking for something good, I say, "I never had a glass of alcohol." Can you imagine if I had? What a mess I'd be. I'd be the world's worst.
No, I can't. I can't imagine you being any worse.